The learning objective of this chapter is to know the construction of electronic charts. An electronic chart is any chart displayed on an electronic system and used for navigation. There are many examples on land, in the air, and at sea. On an approved ECDIS, the only chart allowed to be used is an official chart made to a standard approved by the International Hydrographic Office. Some hydrographic officers saw the opportunity to make electronic charts by scanning existing paper charts, calling them raster or facsimiles charts. Raster chart production seemed a quick solution to the demand for electronic charts because of the already existing global coverage of paper charts and the relative ease of scanning the chart. An important feature of paper charts is the scale of the chart. A scale of 1 to 4,000 would be a harbour chart, while 1 to 27 million is an ocean chart. The cartographer who made the paper chart added a level of detail to suit the chart scale. This factor is very important with electronic charts, because they are copies of paper charts. There are, however, some limitations to raster charts. They are not flexible, as there is only one file. They cannot be interrogated with a double click. Errors on the paper chart transfer to the raster chart, and adding chart corrections means a rescan of the corrected chart. Because of the limitations of raster charts, some hydrographic officers and private companies decided to make digital copies of charts using a different method. Based on original information, they created digital vector charts. Source data is the information from surveys carried out when the chart was originally made, which is often missing but sometimes not guaranteed to be correct. As a result, many vector charts are made from paper copies, which include any original errors or omissions. Using an existing paper chart, the digitizer traces over the coastline with the digitizing tool. A click on the tool records the position of the tool on the tablet, and hence the coastline. The whole coastline and position of any objects, such as buoys, can be copied and saved in this manner. In the illustration, the filing cabinet represents the computer hard drive used to store digitized vector information. The drawer of the filing cabinet represents the land folder. Inside the drawer there are subfolders with some of the stored detail. Nature of the land, coastal outline, position of buildings, names of settlements. In 1985, IMO requested that countries start producing electronic charts. They stipulated that a country had to be responsible for their own sea areas. Countries without a hydrographic office could authorize some other responsible office to complete the task for them. It is a slow but ongoing process to digitize the world's folio of paper charts into vector charts. The chart digitizing process creates many folders with stored information. The files, when grouped, are called an electronic navigation chart dataset. Making vector charts involves recording lots of different information. The illustration shows a small amount of what is needed to create land detail in the ENC dataset. Digitizing a buoy for a vector chart also involves lots of recorded detail. Raster charts are being replaced as new, more accurate survey information is being gathered to create digital vector charts. For a vessel to be ECDIS compliant, it must use these official digital charts made under IHO standards and supplied to a vessel by an official agent. Raster charts are not official charts. An ECDIS can still use them, but under the regulations the device becomes an electronic chart system. However, in an area where no official ENC is available, the IMO allow the use of a raster chart. Let's summarize what you have learnt in this chapter. There are various types of electronic charts with different formats. The common types are raster and digital vector charts. There are over 40 countries producing electronic charts. We've learnt that electronic navigation charts are the official ones to use. Digitized paper charts are no more accurate than the paper version. And that an ECDIS is required to have official digital charts that are more accurate with recent survey information.